and welcome to the podcast for nicksmoot.com. As you know, this is kind of my journey through setting up the nonprofit for Simple Mentoring and the Mythos Project, which are tasks we're taking on is reconnecting parents and teens in today's culture. Today, what I want to talk to you guys about actually is something really quick, but it's just addressing some questions that I've received. And the questions are whether or not, I guess the better way to put it is, am I addressing just a season of life teenagers go through where they want their independence, or am I addressing something else? And is it normal or okay for teens to go through that season of life where they kind of want their space? So to answer the first question, is that okay? Yes, it is okay for teens to go through that. It's normal, it's a life cycle, it's part of their brain forming, it's part of becoming an adult. It's something that is something to expect when you have an adolescent. I haven't had adolescents myself or teens. But one, I've been one, and two, I worked with them for 8 years at a nonprofit that we saw about 15,000 families per month, or 15,000 people per month coming into the doors of the place where I worked. So I worked with a lot of teenagers and families and got to see a lot of those dynamics. And I've read books, done studies, been educated on them, and it is normal for teens to go through that phase where they want to push away. So to answer that question, is that normal? Yes, and it's okay. Now, to answer, then what am I addressing and saying is not okay? What I'm addressing is how our culture has chose to deal with that push that teens make. We have allowed it to become something where they become completely detached from the parents, and we're calling it okay. That is not okay. The natural life cycle of a teen to want their independence, that's okay. But how we've allowed them to go for their independence, not okay. That's what I'm addressing. I believe if you look at the statistics, I use Hardwired to Connect, which is a bunch of government and just different psychologists, psychiatrists, and counselors that have looked at teens and done surveys on families and some good scientific data behind it. Same with Bowling Alone, are the two reports I pull a lot of my stuff from. They've aggregated a bunch of the different surveys and statistics and put them in one place. And if you look at families from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and current, there has been a major decline in things like dinner time, a major decline in quality time spent between the families. There's been an increase in violent crime. There's been an increase in depression, increase in anxiety. There's been all these things that you see negative increases, and the positive ones are sliding downward. That, in my opinion, is what I want to address. We need to fix that so those start going up. And a lot of the reports, even like Hardwired to Connect, one of their conclusions was this: kids need to be back into an authoritative community, which is best represented in the family. So we need to start seeing families and teens reconnect. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm not okay with, is how I see our parents and our teenagers interacting. If you disagree with me and think we're all okay, I'd say grab all those books and read them, and also look around at current culture. We really have a problem with the families. For those who do understand what I'm saying, you'll resonate with this. Just yesterday I was talking to a counselor friend of mine. She is a school counselor. She's been the counselor of the year for our state. Great woman, and she was talking to me, and as we were discussing this nonprofit, what I'm doing, she said, "Nick, you have no idea how many kids come in here." And when we start talking, deep down inside what's going on is that they have some serious hurt and wounds, that they want to connect with their parents. They're not connected. They really need a relationship with mom and dad. And for some reason, it's not being addressed in I would say, an effective way. And so that's where we're heading. Today, I just wanted to let you guys know and clarify that, I guess, basically is my position for today. And again, that's why we exist with Simple Mentoring, the Mythos Project, and what we'll be doing. Show up April 2nd for the unveiling of the method and the strategic plan, how we're going to go about all this stuff. And look forward to seeing you guys there. If you're from somewhere else around the world, like you in Greece, our readers and watchers out there, or New Zealand, I am sending out a link so you can watch the whole event live TV. So I'll be putting that on here a couple days before the event. I'm excited about what is going on with this whole thing, and I'm excited to see how you guys are growing and thinking, and emails I'm getting. So any emails you want to send me, send them into nick@nicksmoot.com, or you can send it to nick@simplementoring.com or nick@mythosproject.org. I'll talk to you guys soon, actually tomorrow. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend, by the way. Parents, hang out with the kids, teens, hang out with your mom and dad. It is okay. They are kind of cool. You need them.